From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day here on crypto with incredible great news about your top cryptocurrency picks of 2021. And recording you've never seen much like this ever before. Why? Because one coin that never moves much at all is on fire. And it's being caused, in my opinion, by a stock. Which coin is that? You'll find out in this recording. We'll be looking at the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bolt coin runs of the week. And are they delivering more runs right now? We'll be looking at them. Then we'll be looking at the bears, the coins that have struggled over the last few weeks and now trying to turn to the positive. Very fascinating details across the board as Ethereum and Bitcoin having a good week, but Ethereum doing a better day across the board right now. Doge having a great day yesterday, but falling back from that 33 cents down to 28 cents. We'll be looking at Synthetic and Sushi having a great day, getting to 11, but maybe going to call out after that and drop. But then the big shocker, one coin that you never see move more than a cent at a time, zooming to over $1. What went on? It's not Shiba. It's a coin I've covered on this channel a lot over the last year, but boy, you haven't seen a day like this. Let's get a preview of what's coming up in this video. We'll be looking at Bitcoin, which is now trading in a very, very positive range of about 62,000. It's up at the moment, and it's had a very, very good 24 hours, but Ethereum's had a better day. We'll be looking at that as well. Here's Solana getting to new highs. It's doubled top, now passed over. Polygon, one of the great stories of the week. We'll be going over why it's been such a great story, but Doge, it had reached that 33 and then couldn't hold it. It's stalling out and falling back into the 20. Not good there. Aave, holding relatively flat at the moment, and there you go. Our breakaway story is Decentraland. What is it? I'll come back to in a second. SushiSwap going to 11. We'll be looking at other coins across the board. We'll be looking at why Doge can't hold that 33, why Ethereum is falling back down and could fall back down, while Bit has had a mixed week across the board, but a great month. And those coins and more, we got a big recording, and with that, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record, and 140 million views in a year and a half. America's fastest growing cryptocurrency YouTube channel. Like this video, 3,000 likes, and consider becoming a member. Let's go over the details, but start with that big news story, which is Decentraland. Decentraland. What? Yeah. Decentraland is that coin that merely moves like a snail and acts like a snail. It usually goes 70, 71, 72, 71 and a half for 5 weeks. I'm being facetious, but hardly ever moves. It took weeks and weeks and weeks to get to $1, and it fell back very quickly in the last full ball out of the last few weeks, but look at what Decentraland is doing right today. We'll be looking at that and more. It is just a shocking day with so many twists and turns we have never seen across the board, but there you go. What? Yes, folks, that is your 7-day chart. Look at what this coin has been doing. If you need the context, let's look at back at 3 months so you see what this coin has been over the last 3 months. You know, 72, 82, 72, 82, 72, 62, 72, very bland, and bam. You may look at a 3-month chart and think it is a programmatic event. No, it's not programmatic. This is actual retail buyers. Here we look at the 1 month. It's still flat, 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 72, 72. It's about as boring as looking at paint drying on a wall. Then you look at the 1 week. Boring, boring, boring. Flat, nothing happening, and whammo. What is happening? Look at that movement. It went from 82 to nearly $1.40 in an hour. This is a coin that never does this. It doubled its value in an hour. It's pulling back. Let's look at the 1-day chart. Let's look at how high. It went to its highest price point of nearly several months at $1.38. How high is this? Let's look out historically. I know it once was a beggar coin. It was a 144 coin. It went to 144 for a second, but look at it historically. It's past this cap that was 99. So let's go back to this 1-day chart. You never see a coin like this. I'm going to tell you why in a second if you don't know the answer. It started the day at 84. Oh, we're on 1 day. It started the day at 83. It got all the way up to 134. Why is this coin doing this? It's sort of obvious if you don't know what Decentraland does. Decentraland is the meta universe. It's getting the benefit of the Facebook announcement that Facebook is now rebranding itself as Meta and will be changed its ticker in the next few weeks. Facebook has now changed its name to Meta because it's betting on investing billions of dollars on rebranding and reapproaching its business line to be focused on the meta universe. What is Decentraland? All about the meta universe. Crypto in the meta universe. So people see Decentraland as 84 cents and see Facebook as $300. It's clearly a very good buy. What do I think? I think that if people really understand this story and understand the synergies or understand the positioning of Decentraland, then this could be a coin that could absolutely blow up. It could absolutely blow up. And at $1.22, it's worth putting a few dollars in it. Now, why is it pulling back and why is it delayed in the news story? I don't know. I don't know why it's delayed because today is currently Friday and the Facebook story is not today. The Facebook story was more than a few hours ago. But the impact of it on Decentraland may have been the result of some type of synergies between the Facebook and the Decentraland equation that I am unaware. But certainly, even the fact that Decentraland is a meta universe coin, it is a meta universe crypto play. It is getting an insane run. $1.84 to $1.40 in 3 hours. Where else can you literally double your money in 3 hours? Yeah. Let's go into the split screen right now, which we never do in this recording. We never go into split screen this quickly, but I want to compare Decentraland to the rest of what cryptocurrency is doing right now. So what's the worst performing coin at the moment? It's Doge. Come back to that in a second. What's the best performing coin for today? Decentraland, up 47% today. Decentraland is up 47% today. It's insane. When was the last time I told you a coin was up that much in 24 hours? I don't think this is a Shiba. I don't think this is a coin that is running on hype. I think this is people who understand the synergies or understand the play of a meta universe crypto coin in the face of Facebook going full in on meta universe. It's up 54% on the 7 days because all of its movement is the last few hours. What's the volume at the moment? The volume at the moment, let's look at the volume in 24 hours. So I never do this on this channel. How is its volume in the last 24 hours? By comparison, it's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's about number 10 on volume, which is enormous. It's number 62 on market capitalization. It's a small coin. It's a small coin. It's number 2 on number 62 on market capitalization, but it's number 9 or 10 on volume in the last few hours. This is absolutely insane. By comparison, Shiba's only up 2% for the day, up 162% for the week. It's number 9 on market cap, and it's number maybe 4 on volume. So this is a coin that is really picking up very quickly. If you look across the equation, is there anything else that is that low in market capitalization that's doing that well? There is nothing. Yeah, you didn't expect to tune in and see a Decentraland video, did you? I did not expect to go on air and do a Decentraland video. I was just pulling up my usual coins, pulling up my usual coins. Decentraland I've covered on every single video practically since May. And Decentraland's always the same thing. It's up 1 cent for today. I'll check back tomorrow. I'll be up 2 cents. I mean, that's what Decentraland is. It's a boring coin. Moves very, very slowly. But boy, I am very, very fascinated. I've never been so excited about a coin and its inherent value play. What am I talking about? When we talk about Shiba, it's not a value play. It's not a value play. It's a hype play. It's a trade play. You hear people talking about it. You hear movement. You hear social media activity. It's a hype play. No, they're not offering Shiba in Walmart tomorrow. No, they're not taking Shiba at Target at Target tomorrow. It's a hype play. And hype plays are fine. You can make good money on them. Bitcoin became a value play clearly in the last 2 weeks because of the ETF futures offering of exposure to Bitcoin. And Ethereum got the ancillary play of it. But Decentraland is a value play at the moment because they see value in the coin different than, let's get it to the moon. Let's get it to, $3, $2. A very, very fascinating situation across the board. Let's go back into the rest of the coins. Let's go back into the split screen again to understand there's nothing doing this like this at the moment across the space of crypto. There's no other coin that is bringing a value play like this, with the exception of maybe a Bit or Ethereum at the moment. On the daily and the hourly, let's look at what's going on right now. Doge is down 13%. What is the highest performing coins right today? Decentraland up 47% at the moment now. There is BAT and AXS up 23%, which is nothing to scoff at. They're doing really well. And then we have coins that are up 9, 10%. SushiSwap, which I'm going to get into in a second, up 8%. And that's it. There's a lot of coins that aren't doing well today. Which are the worst performing coins for the 24 hours? Doge is the number one worst performing coin at 28 cents because it got to that 30 cents and it didn't hold it. And then we have a couple coins down, single digits for the day. Wow. I mean, that is why when you're looking at coins, you have to understand what the coin is as much as what the chart looks like. And with that, let's go into Bitcoin and understand the benefits it got from that futures ETF exposure to Bitcoin launched last week now at this point, and whether its excitement has worn off or whether it's come into a trading range. Let's look at the chart on Bitcoin starting right now, and here you go. So Bitcoin is positive on the day. Wow, that dropped the moment. Yeah, you see that. That is a programmatic fall. Oh boy, someone really came in a whale and just sold away. Drop Bitcoin to 58. If you had a buy to cancel order in, which means you put an order in to buy it at a price point, good to cancel, and you had it at 58, that is great. I don't think it got to 57, which would have been a big warning signal. Oh, now we can see a little bit bigger, clearer. The chart just really moved dramatically. Very strange. So where are we in the range today? We've gotten up to, we're at the high point at 62, 63. We're hovering. Let's look at the 7-day chart. 7-day chart, interesting, 58. We did not break under the 57 for the last 7 days. That's good resistance support there. The 1 month chart, of course, is what broadcast media is still covering, that 43 run all the way up to 63. I want to see if Bitcoin breaks under the 58 this weekend. If Bitcoin breaks under the 60, there are two concerns with Bitcoin. The resistance on the high end, the resistance on the low end. It doesn't want to get above 63, which is a problem. And it doesn't want to get under 58, which is a benefit. So if it gets above 63, we're going really high. If it gets above 63 on Saturday, we could see a 67 next week. If it breaks under the 58, we could be going back into our $56,000 range. What do I think is going to happen? I think it's going to stay in the range at the moment for at least the weekend. I think it's still in this range. Ethereum has had a better week, though. Ethereum's hitting broadcast media with great news. Started the day at 42, is at 44, so it's up another $200. If you were at this channel in the summer, I said $200 every day on Ethereum up or $200 down makes a big difference. It just piles up. Here's a 7-day chart. Great news. Started the week at 3,900 and now is at about 44. So it's up $500 on a $4,000 coin. That's 10% on the week. Everyone will take that. Can it go higher? Yeah. So let's look at the historical on Ethereum. I believe it's it broke through its historical high. So everyone's looking at that historical high. It's above that historical high. So Ethereum is in a better situation going into the weekend. This is usually a Friday going to Saturday is not usually the situation. Friday is your weekday, Saturday is your high day. So Ethereum is delivering great news going into Saturday. Very, very exciting. Let's zoom through the other coins right now. Doge, you know what I wanted for Doge, and it didn't do it. I said with Doge, you got to 33, hold it. Don't give up too much. Give up maybe a cent or 2 cents, but don't drop down and fall right away. And it did that again. Doge has this symbiotic relationship with Shiba that some people go out of Doge into Shiba, out of Shiba into Doge. I don't know why they do that. They're very different coins. They seem to look at them the same way. I don't look at them the same way. So here is Solana. First, let me come back over to Doge and come back to some more of those. I'm going out of order clearly on my bulls. I would have liked to stay with just all bulls first, but let me jump right into Doge. Here we go. So Doge, 1 day chart, horrible. Got to 34 and couldn't hold it. Fell all the way down to 28. This is why Doge is a dog. It doesn't want to hold its resistance levels. Here's a 7 day chart. 24, zoomed to 33 for 1 second and fell right back down. Can't do this. I mean, you cannot do this. You've got to have some support. So I would hope that Doge has that support at 28, doesn't fall anymore, because I'm not happy it is given up that 34 run. All right, now let's look. We saw Decentraland. Let's look at the other coins that are making big news right now, which are the Solana run, which has been great. Solana is one of my other bulls. It is, like Phantom, had a great series of weeks. It had this high here of 173 and then broke through it. Right now, it's trying to get to 200. Solana is just on a great path. It's straight up. And I know this is not a 1 day chart because it's Gemini. They don't carry Solana. Polygon has also been insane. I love Polygon. If you don't know Polygon, this is a coin that was $1 just a few weeks ago. Here you go. Went from $1. Then once it get this pop to 150, that's when I said, okay, I'm taking you out of bear status for several months. You are now bull. And it went from 150 to 160 to 170 to 180 to 2. I think it's still going higher. Let's look at the 7 day chart. Yeah. So the highest price point was somewhere in the last 24 hours, went to 217. Insane. Insanely great news. I think Polygon is still on a tear and could go higher. It is just doing great details right now. Aave is one of those coins that doesn't want to get out of its rut. It's on the high end. Aave goes 270, 330, 270, 330. It's at the high end and doesn't want to figure out where it's going to next. I think Aave is going down next. Here we just saw Decentraland. Here we go with SushiSwap. SushiSwap, could it go to 13? It could. But remember, SushiSwap is a 911, 911, 913, 912, 9. It's not going to go above 13. If it does, it's a breakthrough event. It's a historic event for Synthetic and Sushi. Here's Synthetic, same thing as across the board. So what am I looking for going into this weekend? Wow, a lot of different stuff. Bitcoin, I'm looking to see if you break those resistance levels. I'm looking at the high, I'm looking at the low. I don't know. I think it's going to stay in the range. I don't think it's going to break the resistance levels. I think it's going to stay somewhere between 58 to 63 and just stay in there, which is fine. But I rather see it break through that 63 on Saturday. Then Solana, I think it's going to keep on running. It's just on a tear. Polygon, I think it's going to keep on running as well. They're just doing great stuff. Decentraland, insanely exciting news. Insanely exciting news. Perhaps there's something specific to Decentraland I have not seen that is addition to my reporting of the synergies of the Meta with the Meta announcement of Facebook. Then Doge not liking this giving up of the 33 and going right back down to 28. Everything achieved in that half a day, gone, poof, gone again. And Shiba, of course, not delivering day after day. It is a traded coin. It's not a investment coin in my position. If you see a big profit level, take it and roll it out and do it into something else. Remember, Saturday, your highest day of the week. So get ready for that big buying opportunity. Not yet at the moment because coins aren't getting yet cheap. It's a very strange Friday. So Saturday sometimes is manifested on Friday. That could be this week. This could be the Saturday activity being shown on Friday. If that's the case, then you're going to see a down Saturday and then a down Sunday before we come back into Monday. So much details across the board. Thank you for joining me. I'll be in the live chat overnight as well. If you have questions about particular coins, jump in there. And then join me twice per day, 10 a.m. live on air with Morning's Crypto, and then overnight's Crypto starting at 3:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time nightly as well. Stay informed, stay focused, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers and 140 million views in a year and a half. Then remember, we got shows at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 11:30 every day on this channel, all about stimulus. And then they come back at 3 and 3:30. You don't want to miss any of those videos. very helpful. And then this video will replay as well. Subscribe, like this video, and consider becoming a member. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful evening, and have a beautiful weekend. Happy Halloween to all of you. Stay informed, stay focused.